evening, and welcome to another installment of the Dudes Broadcasting Network, where the dudes, super late model drivers, are hanging in them super lates for a little truck action. We're going trucking at Dover. It's going to be a default 50. 25% are going to be the 50 laps around DIS. This place is bad fast, Dover International Speedway. The boys are going to let it roll on these default setups here at Dover. I'm going to take you on a quick little lap around the speedway here. This place is bad fast. Bad fast. And we're going to load in here real quick while the boys, shout out to Mook in the, I don't even know what car he's running now in the truck series, but shout out to him for carrying the onboard camera. They're starting qualifying trim right now. So we're going to take y'all on a quick little hot lap around Dover International Speedway here. The Monster Mile. Miles the Monster. This is the baddest 1 mile circuit on the Cup Series schedule here.
Hammer time, let's go.
Here we go, going to be a quick little hot lap, little default setups here around Dover. We're going to show you how fast this place is. You're going to want to get up through the gears here, hang it out on the top side of the speedway, generate all the momentum you can. You don't want to scrub the wall like I just did there. Down through 3 and 4, these boys are going to be firing them off down to the bottom of the corner there. You're going to lift off the gas just a touch, make her stick, hang it down to the bottom of the speedway. Oh, get a little sideways off of turn number 4.
You got 1 lap to go. Concentrate. Give us all you got here.
This is the default setups. They're going to be off the gas, driving it with the throttle. Oh, and that backstretch wall comes up quick off of turn number 2. That is going to be a big time factor here at the exits of these corners here tonight. That wall comes up quick off of 4 and off of 2. You'll see it here tonight. That is a quick little hot lap around to Dover International Speedway, and the boys are in qualifying trim right now. I'm following along with the onboard cam, lap number 2 of 4. We're going to cycle back to the lobby screen, and we'll be back with you here shortly for some green flag racing, Dover style, dude style. Let's do it, boys. We now welcome you back to the Dudes Broadcasting Network here real quick as the dudes start to finish up qualifying right now. I see it. They just finished it up. We're going to run through these race settings real quick here before we get going. It's going to be a default truck race at Dover. This place is bad fast. Race length will be a 25%er, aka 50 laps around DIS, Dover International Speedway. Tire wear maxed out 4 times wear flags. All flags will be on, of course, stages. It will be 3 race stages. We'll see how the dudes decide to play their strategy and who will play their cards right, as we saw earlier in the feature event that we broadcasted to you earlier at Richmond Raceway. Some guys didn't pit, some dudes did, and the dude that didn't pit ended up winning the whole damn thing. The 76 that hated dude won that thing at Richmond without pitting 3 race stages. We'll see how the strategy shakes out here. Who will come down for service on pit road, qualify setting, quick qualify. The boys just qualified right now. They're about to flip it over to the feature event, and we will get invites. Damage will be on. Stability help, absolutely not. Custom setups, of course, will we use custom setups? No, we're not using custom setups. This is going to be a default lobby here. These boys are going truck it. This is not something we normally do, but we're doing it here tonight. The boys are going trucking default style at Dover International Speedway. Just waiting on invites now. And it looks like following on the onboard with the 8 car. Just a few more seconds until we get invites. Here we go. Apologize for the blue screen here real quick. Invites are out, and we are about to get after it here at Dover. It's go time here with the dudes. Real quick, before we take this green flag, we are going to be joined here by our in-race reporter, none other than Lorenz, Iowa 64. What's up, Lorenz, man? You ready to get after it here at Dover, man? Come on.
Oh, yeah, I got my setup in. We're going stable 6 here, and one up from qualifying. I'm coming out of I think the 7th position.
You heard it here first, boys and girls. Stage 6. Stage 6 is what Lorenz I will be running. And we're joined in the booth out of nowhere, out of the clouds. Bulldog, what's up, man? You ready to call it default Dover? Yeah. Well, you better be ready, because off of turn number 4 we roll. Green flag is in the air. We're trucking at Dover. Oh man, I don't even know how to do that. Apologize for the blue screen. Start share play or broadcast settings. I don't have that option. Don't have that option. Yeah, I got broadcast settings. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, but no, I don't have the start share play option right now. I don't have that either. I have start share play. Got it. Start share play. Got it. Okay. Create new session, join game session. Good deal. We are green flag racing here. It's the number 2 truck. Currently running in position number 2. It's a 52 of the Stu Freezer machine. Oh, he might be a lapper. Here comes the number 2. He is your leader. Who is the number 2?
Well, the number 2 is that hated dude currently.
The hated dude is your leader here. Default started on the pole here.
I'm loading in right now, trying to get this thing rocking and rolling.
Jeff, can you give us the top 5?
Mook's in 5th. I can't see the rest of them because I'm in 7th. We had some early crashing. Everybody seems to be getting back underway here. We got 4 to go, stage 1.
4 more times around Dover here in stage number 1. The number 2 machine of the hated dude has been your leader wire to wire here early going in the stage. The 51 of Rye is running in the 2nd position here.
Man, he looks to be walking the dog on the field right now.
The number 2 truck has checked out. The number 2 truck has absolutely checked out. Let's try to get y'all an accurate lap count here. It's going to be 3 to go.
Looks like he did just grab the wall off of 2 that last time. We have a battle for 2nd back there in the back. Who is that? We have the 33 and the 4 truck battling it out right now. 33 truck did one well of a job last night in the dirt race. I have to shout out my boy Mike Marley. I know him, so got to give him a shout out.
Top 5 for Marler, right? Top 5, dude.
Yeah, he finished 4th, man.
4th.
He finished 4th. They was good. Yeah, man, they was gonna burn Lake Kerwin Speedway down if he won this thing. That's my home track, man. I've known him since I was little. That is cool.
Awesome, man. He's a late model guy, huh? Yeah, he won the World of Outlaws. Last year. Yeah. The World of Outlaws champion of last year brought the number 33 truck home in position number 4 last night at Eldora Speedway. What a show that was that the truckers put on. One more time around here in stage 1 as we pick it back up. It's going to be the number 2 machine of the hated dude leading the way up front. These boys are trying to get these default setups under them right now. They don't know exactly what's going on. Oh, we got a little bit of contact down the back straightaway. Got 2 trucks around.
The 19 and the 18 Toyota teammates. Looks like the caution will be out right now. they're going to back them down and slow them down and get them lined up one more time.
Yellow flag is waving. So what do we do? Is it going to take us to the stage one or no, Jeff?
Yeah. End of stage one.
End of stage number one. Dude, if damage is on, this is going to play a major factor here.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, those trucks right there, beat on asphalt and everything. They're going to run about a tenth or 2/10 slow even after they repair a couple times. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see. They won't be the same all night. I guarantee you that.
Following along the onboard here, we got the number 3rd place finisher there in stage number 1 pitting, as well as the 5th and 6th place finishers there in stage number 1, Mook Dude and Dub Dude Charlie. Now here comes the entire field. They're all coming up pit road except for the 1st and 4th. So 1st and 4th stay out on the racetrack. There is your leader, number 2 machine of the hated dude. Flank 2 is outside by the number 16 truck. Green flags back in the air. We're stage 2 racing. They're starting to fan out 3 wide already down through 1 and 2.
I will tell you this right now. The outside right here, if you do get a good enough restart, man, if you're running the right gears and everything, I know they're running defaults right now. Man, that outside can work here sometimes. The preferred line around this track most of the time is about a lane up. If you stick her right there in that black, as you see the two truck is doing a great job of doing that right now. The 16 looks to be
you're exactly right there, Bulldog. That is exactly something to pay attention to. The lines these guys are running. You can see your leader, the number 2 machine, running a half lane lower than the 16, but he slides up the racetrack off of turn number 2, grabs a little bit of wall. Can the number 16 truck catch up to him here down through 3 and 4 here in the middle stages of stage number 2? The number 2 machine of hated dude continues to lead the race. There he is. He give him another lap.
Right now you see that 16 truck looks a little tight back there in the back, man. Looks like the 33 is going to be able to get underneath it, and 33 definitely looks like he has the second best truck in this race. But the two truck, about to say car, had to correct myself there. But the 33 just ain't got it. As the 2 truck seems to be a little more tight right now. He's running a little bit of a lane up. I mean, if you get down there to that inside down here at Dover, man, you're just scrubbing off speed. Because the track ain't wide enough, and the corner ain't long enough to be able to be doing it. As a 2 car the 2 truck gets the wall right there and takes out him and the 33.
We got one around out the back straightaway. Looks like the yellow flag will fly. Caution number 1 is in the air here at Dover. The boys are under yellow. We are going to stack them back up and let them have at it here. Yellow flags in the air. Caution number 1's on the speedway.
It will be interesting to see now that 2 and the 33, the two best trucks in this race, both have damage now.
Yeah, I was looking at the number 2 truck there out front. He's got a tore up front end. He's got a little bit of damage. He has not come down pit road yet. Many trucks have behind him, but there was him and the number 47 trucker, whoever was out there running in position number 2. Those guys did not come down pit road, and this might be their opportunity here with the yellow flag flying here in stage number 2.
The 2 and the 16 actually both stayed out, one from 1st and one from 4th, as they do pit that time. Him, the 33, the 19, all those guys that's been in a wreck this race are back there, including the 16 pits now.
Don't look now, but it's number 47 machine starting on the outside of road number 1. Green flags back in the air here in the middle of stage number 2. Lorenz Iowa to the outside. They're battling for position down through 1 and 2. They line up nose two tails down through 3 and 4, spreading out 2, 3 wide down through the corner there.
Man, as the 2 is already up at the front, as you know, that inside will roll on that second, on that second lap, as you can get up to the field fast, and he's already back up to the second
Here he comes.
Right,
there is the 2 truck. The hated dude already worked his way up to position number 2. The number 4 machine currently out front leading the race, and caution number 2 is back in the air. Caution's out on the speedway before we conclude it on lap 2. We are now joined by our in-race reporter, the pilot of the number 45 machine. What did you see there? It looks like you're stacking up in position number 3. You start on the outside of row number 1. Jeff, what are you seeing there? What happened?
End of stage 2, so we're going to the final 31 laps.
So that is the conclusion of stage number 2. We're about ready to get it fired back up for stage number 3. Did the yellow come out, or was that the conclusion of 2?
They called it.
They called it the game. Big called it. It was not a caution. It was a stage caution.
Yeah, it was a stage caution. So we're going to stage 3 right now.
Copies
Man,
of
I
green
will
and
say
white.
that
Go
two
ahead,
truck
Bulldog.
absolutely impressed me how fast he sliced and diced his way up to the field. That inside will do it, but I mean, even to do it that much, man, he had to make some risky moves down there. I wish I would have had my eyes on him, but I'm gonna definitely have him on here.
Once again, they shake him back up. The 51 is your leader off of turn number 4. Green flags in the air. There goes the 45 machine of Lorenz, Iowa, and they might bring out the yellow. Yellow flag is back in the air as soon as the green flag was waving. They stacked him up. Caution number 3 off the jump there. The boys got a little
Lorenz,
hot and frisky there, man. Look.
Can you run us through what happened right there?
Yeah, the 2 kind of pinned me down. I got into him a little bit. He fought back. That's why he is the hated dude.
Come
I'll
on.
feel you there. You don't back down.
That is your in-race reporter. You're hearing here, boys and girls. The pilot of the number 45 machine currently stacking up on the outside of row number 5, position number 10. Coming back to take the green flag here in stage number 3, the final stage. Let's time to get after it, boys. Let's go. We're green flag racing in Dover. Oh, and they're side by side, 2 by 2 by 2. New leader, the 33. They keep them stacked up, and they hang on to the 2's around. Hey, the dudes around. Oh, they're wadding them up there off of turn number 2. Yellow flag number 4 is flying in the air. Caution is back out on the speedway. We are knocking laps off here under yellow. This is going to wind down, and it's going to wind down quickly, man. They're getting real frisky here on these jumps here, Bulldog.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I watched that too right now, and I believe he is gonna be out of this thing.
He's got her
as
tore
many
up from the
times he's
floor
wrecked,
up.
He's got it. Yeah, he's tore it up a couple times in this race already, and I don't think that's just the repairs and the way the repairs work on this game, man. His
Following
car's
along
been
the
about 2 tenths
onboard.
off.
Your top
It's,
4 is staying on the racetrack. Everybody 5th on down is pitting. Nowhere is your leader. Nowhere to run. Followed by Dub Dude and then All-Star Hunter and M-Bake Ride running at position number 4. Your top 4 all staying on the racetrack. Everybody else comes down pit road for service here at
Hold
Dover.
on, Shane's in here?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's Shane, P1 and 33. Green flags
Yeah, I
back
didn't
in
know
the
that.
air. We're stage 3 racing. Let's wind it up here, boys. We're already 3 wide going down to the turn number 1. Oh, and a
Oh,
bunch
and
of
they're
contact there. We got
big
one
time.
over, turning it
The
over.
big
Jeff
one in
rolls
Dover.
out of it. Caution number 5 is in the air. These guys can't make it through 1 and 2. Come on.
Man, this is starting to look like an outlaw truck
This
race right
is
now.
absolutely starting to look like an outlaw race. Exactly what I was thinking. Let's see how high we can get the caution number up. But we're at caution number 5. It is in the air, and I imagine, Jeff, we can't have many laps left after this, huh?
I can't see it right now.
I'm going to go ahead and guess, and I'm going to say about there's 15, 16
I was
left
about
to
to
go.
say 15. Yep, I was about to say 10 to 15.
15, 16, yeah.
As you
Lot
can
of
see
guys
here
taking a lot
on
of
the
damage.
screen, the number 2 machine is tore up. He's got that front hood clip caved in. I don't know how that will affect him aerodynamically, but you can see these guys who have carrying some damage. The number 2 machine is somewhat tore up here. We're going to stack them back up. Oh, you can see it right there. The hood's kind of jumbled up, bunched up, but doesn't matter now. It's time to go racing. Whatever you got is what you got. Going to be a quick little shootout here at Dover. Green flags back in the air. Stage number 3. Let's get after it, boys. Come on. Side by side, wheel to wheel, 3
As the
wide
18
down through
truck
the 4th
will
and 5th
almost
position.
clear him down into 1, but the 33 truck will hold him off right now with the help from the 4 truck. As the 47 is down there back on the apron, it looks like he's going to pull up back in front of him. As the 33
Oh,
actually
and they're
puts him on
wadding
the
them up
wall,
down the
he'll
back
clip him up
straightaway.
there.
We go. This might bring out the yellow, and it will not. It will bring out caution flag number 6. It is in the air. Man, we made it through 1 and 2, but we could not make it down the back straightaway. They were 3 and 4 wide in the middle of the pack. There was no way that was going to make it work.
Man, it will kill you, and especially these trucks. These trucks do not take that hump coming out of 1 and 2 great at all, and sometimes, you know, you can't really do nothing about it, man. It'll just put her in the wall for you, and I believe that's what happened there. I didn't see the 33 get into him or anything. I thought it did, and I don't think he did, though. But it looked like the 18 just grabbed that hump the wrong way and got a little loose coming off of it and stuck her in the fence.
A lot of bumps on these racetracks. There ain't nothing very smooth about these things. You could see him filing down into the corner, let the banking take flight as the truck loads, and then it kind of gets a little squirrely off of the exits, as Bulldog mentioned there, and that might have been what
Especially
happened.
right there.
Yes, sir. And then the 33 of Shane is on the inside of row number 1 as we go back. Green flags in there. Let's do it again, boys. Let's try to make it happen. Come on.
Looks like we're going to get through that. Man, look at this 2 truck back up there. I think everybody has enough damage
Here comes
now.
the
He
2.
might
Here
actually
comes
have
the
a
2.
chance.
Bulldogs been all over it. Oh, they're winding them up again, but they might stay green. We're going to stay green here. Here comes the 2.
No, it will not. Man, that actually surprised me.
Oh, I thought that was going to stay green there. Dang it, guys. Come on.
I was on my roof.
Your in-race reporter was on the lid there. You heard it there from the 45. I don't know what happened, but we will make it through 1 and 2. We will make it down the back straightaway, and we will roll this out for a green flag, white flag, checker finish, and the dudes are going to make it happen here. But it's been a little squirrely here overall throughout this race. Meanwhile, I do not remember the last time the number 33 truck has come down for service. He can't have much left. He's probably riding rims at this point, but here comes the 2 machine. Is that the 2 starting on the outside, or is he starting in 3rd? If that is the 2 on the outside, the number 2 machine of the hated dude starting on the front row, outside row number 1. Green flags back in the air, and the dude's about to make it happen. Let's do it, boys. Come on.
And a little lag from at 33 right now. I believe the 2 is going to try to sneak in there behind him, but the 19 closes that gap.
Oh, a little bit of contact between the 2nd and 3rd place runners. They both hang on to it. The 2 cycles back into the 4th running position.
And the 19 looking back down there inside, man. He almost had him right there at that quarter pound. 52 truck looking high. There ain't nothing there. Trust me, I've tried the 2 truck.
I'm watching this 33 machine, and I'm wondering how long this guy can hang on. He has not been down pit road for service in a long time. It becomes a 3-truck breakaway here at the front of the field. Here comes the blue truck.
The fastest truck on the track right now. That
here comes the 52. They're wheel-to-wheel, door handle to door handle down through 3 and 4, trying to make it stick. They're still wheel-to-wheel side by side off of turn number 4. Oh, and the 52 parks on the inside wall. The 33 hangs on.
I believe this is the last lap, right? Did you say this was the green white checkered?
No. We got
about 6 to go. Yep,
oh.
six more times. Yeah, no, I incorrectly called it a green white checker.
Man, you're right. You are right, man. That 33 truck looks absolutely tight as it can be right now. It's starting to slide up the track a little bit. That 19 truck is in his draft, and he is running him down as we speak. I don't know if he'll be able to get there or not in time. But he is closing that gap.
You're all over it, Bulldog. The gap continues to close. We just took the 5 to go down the back straightaway. We roll the number 33. What I was saying was he doesn't have tires, man. His stuff is used up. I don't know if he will be able to hang on to it, but he is making 3 truck links off of turn number 4 more times around Dover.
I will tell you right now is that 54 truck has closed in from about a second or so back. He's running a little higher lane and arcing it down, diamonding the corner off right now. I don't think he'll be able to get there, but this 33 and the 19 gets to racing in the next couple laps, but it's going to have to happen soon.
I'm watching exactly what you're watching there, Bulldog. Sitting in that number 3 position could be the catbird seat if the number 19 truck gets up there to the 33 and they make a little bit of contact. You don't know. 3 more times around Dover. Somehow the 33's hanging on to it off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We roll. He manages his gap.
19, man, I believe he has it locked up unless those tires cliff, which it sometimes does on this game. You know, it just depends on how loose you have your car. If those tires cliff, man, at the wrong time, he could be all over the place in the wall and everything. Oh, and as you see, just as I said, man, he's running high. That 19 truck is able to keep it down low.
They only got 3 more times to make something happen here. The 33 starts to separate himself from the second place runner of the 19 truck. The 54 looks like he's out of it. Coming around turns 3 and 4. Coming to take the 2 to go. Popsicle sticks in the air 2 more times. They're throwing the twigs. 2 times around Dover.
He has it rolling right now, man. He's conserving those tires nicely. He's hanging on to her and putting the power down. I believe he has it, and I believe that's all she wrote. The fat lady, I think, has some.
The number 33 machine has managed this race to absolute perfection. Coming down through 3 and 4, coming to take that white flag. There she goes. She's waving in the air 1 more time around Dover. What a drive by the number 33 machine. He is absolutely doing it down through 1 and 2. The 19 does not have a shot at getting there down the back straightaway for the final time. The 33. I'm not even sure he even came down pit road. No, yellow flag's out. No, way. No way. I told you, green, white checker. I told you, green, white checker. Dude, he took the white. Is it over? It might be over. It might be over, though.
No, it's not over.
No,
green, white checker, overtime?
Unless the green flag.
He took the white, dude. He took the white.
Oh, I know. But in this game, the way it works is if they take the white and the green-white checker does not happen yet, the green-white checker will happen if there's a caution on the white flag left.
You heard it here first, boys and girls. We are going NASCAR overtime, green-white checker style. The 33 was all but checked out. This is the last thing he wanted to see, but the yellow flag did indeed wave. We are going to stack these boys back up, line them up, green-white checker, NASCAR overtime. One more time, boys. Let's do it. 2 to go.
Man, I'll tell you right now, that 54 truck's going to be looking for the bumper.
There we go. Green flag for NASCAR overtime. We're back at it. They're spreading out 3 and 4 wide down the front straightaway. A little bit of contact. Got a couple trucks messed up in the middle of it. Big time run for the 33 off of turn number 2. Great restart. 4-year leader down the back straightaway. He wants to go through.
Oh
no! That's gonna have to be yellow. No, not a yellow. Yep. Another NASCAR.
Who will that put in third?
NASCAR overtime part dos. We're going to line it back up for another.
That's going to put the 18 truck in third right now, and he's going to have the best chance to win this thing besides the 33.
Every time we get back after it, the 33 is using his stuff up even more. I don't know how much longer he can hang on to this, man. He needs this race to end. He needs it to end now. The 19 has been all over him, but he has not been able to close the gap. That was a big-time restart by the number 33 truck of nowhere to run. Shane, let's see if he can hang on to it here. We're going to do NASCAR overtime number 2 here at Dover International Speedway. It's time to get back after it, boys. Let's do the damn thing. Go.
Man, the only way they're going to be able to beat that 33, I think the 18 has some... and the 18 pits, that will put the 16 truck there in third.
Oh, we got some pit strategy here. No, the 33 stays on the racetrack, as does the number 19. Your same 2 top starters are going at the front of the road. Green flags in the air. 2 more times around Dover.
Restart.
Oh, here comes big time run by the 19 on the outside, just like Bulldog called it. Oh, and there goes the 33. No.
16 got to his back bumper and got him and turned him around. You hate to see that, man. Just a wonderful race put together by him overall. And
off of turn number 4, this thing is anything but over. They're 3 wide for the second position. White flags in the air one more time around Dover. The 19 is your leader. Here he comes. Here they come. Here they come on the outside road. Here comes the hated dude. Here comes the hated dude, the 2. He's taking a peek at the outside, and he's getting heated up. They might go 3 wide for the win here. They might go 3.
Oh, caution at the curve.
Caution's out again. Caution is out again.
They called it.
Race is over. They took the white flag. It should have been over a couple calls ago, but this time it is actually finally over. Signed, sealed, delivered. Who was it that actually ended up winning it? Was it the 16? The 19?
It was the 19. It was the 19.
Mook, dude, is your winner here. In an absolute haywire race, default style at Dover. Wow. The 33 is absolutely kicking himself right now. That was his race. It should have been his race. He should have took the checker flag.
That wasn't his fault at all, man.
Was not whatsoever. But in the end, it was the 19 truck of Mook, dude, taking home the checker flag. Mook 19, did y'all catch your top 3?
It was hated dude, Mook, and I don't know who's third.
Are they running it again?
I don't know what they're doing. Give me 1 second. I apologize for the blue screen. I'm trying to get your top 3 finishers in here real quick. Mook dude, hated dude. Jeffrey, you got a guess? One sec, Ty. I'll catch you in a sec. Copy. Mook dude, hated dude. Who's the 16? Who's the 16? Alright, boys and girls, we're back from this blue screen. I apologize for that. Trying to get your podium finishers here in the lobby. Have a little chat. See how that all shook out here in the Gander Outdoors Truck Series race. That is your winner. We are now joined by Mook Dude, waiting for the second and third place finishers. Mook, was it Hated and Dude line? Is that right?
Yes.
Alright, just give us a second. Bear with us. What was Dude line 16? Who finished third?
It was me, hated dude, and headline.
Copy. Just waiting on them two to join. Y'all send them invites. I'll send them some, but.
Oh crap! I did not get a. I did not make a right chalk win.
Well, anyway, while we wait, let's have a chat with your winner here tonight. The 19 truck, out of the clouds, out of nowhere, bunch of yellows, bunch of green, white checkers, but in the end it was a number 19 machine of Mook Dude. Brought her home in position number 1, the Haley Deegan machine. What up? What up, Mook? Congratulations on the win, dude. That was a lot of fun to watch.
It was definitely a wild ride. I was 2 laps down at one point.
No way. No way.
Yep. I was 2 laps down at one point, and well, those cautions really helped me out and get the free pass on everything. And my car was beat to heck. I had a second worth of damage at the end of that race. And if it wasn't up or for Shane to run out of gas, he would have had it.
So when
Shane ran out of gas, he didn't get the bumper.
That's what it was.
No, he ran out of gas
because he pulled down to the bottom,
Yeah.
almost like he lost it. But then he did not have enough Sunoco to get to the end there. So I didn't even know that was going to play a factor, but turns out it did. They're in the default.
I thought it would have. Because he stayed out there for a long time, man. All those cautions, and even going into overtime, I figured it would.
Well, yeah, if we'd have stayed green at that last long stretch there we had, we would have had it for sure.
So Mook Dude, we're here chatting with your winner here, the number 19 truck of Mook Dude. Brought it home in position number 1. Your winner here tonight. Dude, where'd you foul off in stage number 3, and how did you end up bringing that thing ultimately to the front when it counted the most?
I think I started 9th, I think. I want to say 9th. And it was just a beating and banging around, the dudes from dirt on asphalt.
The dudes from dirt, yeah, man.
We were just having a good old time. That damage really played a factor in this race. Those guys, if you damaged, you had to pit. So
you bring up the damage.
Yeah,
you bring up the damage. That was my next question. What was the strategy play like tonight? Like, obviously we had some guys run out of fuel there at the ending portions of the race. Well, what was the strategy play? Take some gas, take some tires. What did you end up doing throughout the entire portion of the race there, Mook?
Well, I took everything because most of the time my car had damage. So I was just trying to keep.
Did you come down twice?
Good years on there. Oh, I came down like 3 times, I believe.
No way.
I'm just keeping that sumbitch top full of fuel and good years on that bitch. And we're good.
You heard her here first, boys and girls. Top her off with some Sunoco. Throw me some Mr. Feelgoods and let's let it eat. And ultimately, that's what took the 19 truck to the front of the field and winning the dudes default 50 at Dover International Speedway here tonight. The number 19 machine of Mook Dude. Congratulations, bro. That was a lot of fun to watch. I can't believe the strategy you pulled, and you did it, man. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
You got it, bro.
Man, nice job. Nice job.
Did anybody else join the party? Did 2 and 3 join the party yet? No. 2 and 3 have declined interviews here tonight in the dudes default 50 here. We are going to wrap it up real quick. Make sure we get that Chevy Silverado. That's a bad fast race truck. Make sure you get the bow tie on the front of your race piece. But that is going to do it for us here tonight at Dover International Speedway. The Dirt Dudes went asphalting. It was somewhat a little sideways and a little haywire there at the end, but ultimately ended up putting on a hell of a show. I want to give a shout out to my man Bulldog out of the clouds joining the broadcast booth. Like, hey man, I want to broadcast. And he ended up in here. And shout out to our in-race reporter, the pilot of the number 45 machine there tonight, Lorenz, Iowa 64. Thank you fellas for joining me. I know I had a bunch of fun. I hope y'all did as well. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, AJ.
Yeah, man, it was an absolute blast, man. I'm glad I got to do it.
Tim Ford, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate y'all jumping on board, and that will do it for the dudes here tonight at Dover. Who knows, we might go live back on the dirts. The dirt scene, get a little slideways one more time, but we're gonna wrap it up here from Dover. Default 50, just because the dudes. Your winner tonight, the number 19 truck of Mook, dude. Congratulations to him and your podium finishers. We're signing off here tonight. Catch up back with us later. Appreciate y'all.